Hey everybody, it's me again, Kale, and we're here once more playing Tales of Zestiria. Last time we left off, we were mildly disappointed by a cave, because there were a lot of rocks in the way, and I couldn't find my Norman. But we'll come back eventually, once I can punch rocks. In the meantime, let's finally get off to Gadadin. I think I've gained enough levels. We're good. At least mostly. Yes! Death and destruction to goblins! And their cool rolly carts. Stop guarding! You're just being a dick tree. There we go. Just give me a little bit of time. I'll eventually break everyone's guard. For I am a master duelist. No, I'm not. Leecher leech. That seems a little redundant.
Leech or leech. It's dangerous to fight them in close combat.
So what's the difference between the leech and leecher?
Nothing? It's all just a naming convention? Got it.
Right on! Kind that will shoot it.
Suck earth damage.
Splendid job, Saray.
Let's keep it up.
Wreck face with that earth form. Of course, they're weak to earth, so that kinda helps. But I just like to think it's because of me being all too awesome for words. Take it away, Rose. Stop attacking not Rose. Layla. She's my friend. Ow. That was a little foolish on my part.
Purification complete.
New battle action? What did we learn? Deadly Rage. That sounds right up my alley. Unleashing a mystic art with HP at 25% or less reduces the required... Whoa. Neat. I can't equip it yet. I need to find more things. But I want it. I want it. That's because I like doing mystic arts, and if I can do them for less... Alright, speaking of... Did I get this? Oh, I got that. So I don't recall finding a whole lot of those around here, so I'm starting to wonder. I'm sure someone will remind me. Anyway. Save, and then hop into Gadadin and figure out what sort of crazy problem they got themselves into. So everyone's always in some sort of trouble. Yep, there's malevolence in the air.
Outsiders! Hey, didn't they say in school not to use that word? Oh, oops. Hello.
Hello there.
Is this new-looking building your school? That's right.
Fancy.
The village chief built it.
I like it.
For the future of the village.
A school?
It's a bit plain compared to the rest of the town, don't you think?
Are you kidding? We didn't have anything like this in my village.
We always did want one, though.
Yeah.
I'm Slenge, the chief of this village.
Hello, Slenge.
What brings you two all the way out to our tiny corner of the continent?
Oh, well, we're looking for a...
We're here for work, researching what people eat out on the frontier. Stuff like that.
She's
Your
good at
efforts
this.
are very much appreciated. Thankfully, our village has been spared the ravages of famine.
In fact, it's even more bountiful than in years past.
And we have the chief to thank for it. If there's anything we can help you with, don't hesitate to ask.
Malevolence in the air.
You say that like you
Oddly
own the
prosperous.
Seems like a nice village.
Sort of reminds me of Alicia.
Saray.
I find this
I know.
suspicious.
We'll split up and try and find some clues about the Pope.
If only we weren't undercover. I would like it to question these people about the Pope. Alright, well I guess I'll just keep it to my friends then as we all look around and see what we can see with our eyes. What you got, Nickleo?
What's wrong? You look troubled.
It's strange. This village seems rather prosperous.
And that's a problem?
The issue is why.
Their source of income.
Right. The land in this area is infertile and hardly fit for farming or hunting.
It's far from any major thoroughfare, and they have no local products to export.
Isn't that weird? You'd think a place like this would be the first to fall victim to famine.
There must be some explanation for all this.
Agreed. What keeps this village afloat?
Gadadin sure seems like a happy village.
Indeed, everyone here is so positive and active. They're all like family here.
But I still can't feel the blessing of the Seraphim.
True. The Guardian Seraph is missing. It seems that this place used to be rather barren. But it looks like the current chief was able to overcome these issues.
I can tell the people here respect him a whole lot.
I imagine they do. This would normally be such a desolate environment. Yeah,
Which
not
makes
just
me
anyone could pull that
wonder.
one off. Rose? Is something the matter? Sorry, I was just thinking out loud. I'll tell you more once I've had time to
No, I'm on your side on this one, Rose. I am suspicious of every one of you.
I remember this place was in the Celestial Record.
Oh, really? Neat. I need to gather my party, though. Mark this on the map.
What's wrong, Edna?
Nothing. Just thinking about how Meebo insulted me earlier.
Oh, I see.
Anyway, it looks like there's some kind of ruin in the back of the village. And it's a pretty darn old one to boot.
How old do you think?
It's probably from before the Dark Period. It might be even older than I am.
Oh,
You don't
shit.
mean from the Temperance of Avarost. If that's true, then this is an incredible find. Wait. Hey, Edna? How old are...
What?
Never mind.
You don't ask someone that question, Saray. It's rude and liable to get you killed. You'll rue the day. Nickleo, bro, watch your back. There's be some reason that a village like this is as prosperous as it is. Agreed, friend. Let's keep our eyes peeled. Hey, you. Slenge took over as the chief of this village. It's been totally transformed. He's made sure we have enough food supplies, enough funding for the school. It's thanks to him that we're all living happily today. He's evil, isn't he? My dad says you can't trust people from the capital. He says they look down on us. But the chief said it's bad to think bad of things about other people. Okay, now I don't know if I should hate him or not. We haven't studied the alphabet yet at school. I like math, though. It's fun. You were like the only child to ever say that. Oh! It's a turtles! You come... There used to be bandits living in there. They managed to get rid of them when I was young, but it's awfully deep. I wonder if some of their loot might still be stashed away there. If I were only a bit younger and more adventurous. Yeah, we already went down there, sirs. There's nothing there. Although maybe in time something will appear there. Only the village chief, you say? Well, that's suspicious. But collapsed during an earthquake. All the rocks to the southwest of the village. Noted. It's all the same thing at the end of the day. Is it? Is it the same thing? I have money again. Just goes to show what a little adventure will do for you. I want to keep attack because that keeps my power. But at the same time, I also want to upgrade my swords as much as possible. Because I like swords. This leaves me at a crossroad. A crossy crossroad. What happens if you put two sealed abilities together? I'm curious. Experiment! Oh, it just goes away. Oh, I should have seen that coming. Noted. Well, now I know. That's right, I only have Suri with me right now. I can't really do a whole lot with the others. My bad.
Dezel, have you found any clues about the Pope yet?
No.
Well,
Damn.
if you do come across anything, let me know.
One thing bothers me. The chief. There was something out of place in his personal effects.
His glasses. Lenses are a precious rarity. They're usually only available to those of nobility or holy orders.
And Slenge only showed up here recently. There's dots there if you want to connect them.
You mean to say the chief is...
The Pope!
I'm just saying the possibility is there. Don't quote me on it.
I'll look further into it. Thank you.
Don't.
Huh?
All I'm saying is there's no need to thank me.
All right.
It's because we're friends, right? That's not what I'm... Yeah, we're the best of friends now, Dezel. God,
There's a ruin!
that blew up in my face.
Wait!
You think they came here to apprehend the chief?
They better not. Without our chief, Gododin is doomed.
There's no cause for worry yet. As long as they stay out of the Pure Land, we'll be all right.
I've heard your voice actor before.
Malevolence!
Let's go.
Yeah.
There was malevolence coming from the chief. Why?
I bet we'll find the answer inside that ruin.
Let's sneak into their holy land. That can only go well. Oh, good, turtles. Yeah, give me a map, buddy. Till I find him, my journeys won't end. Even if it takes 10,000 years. Oh yeah, by the way, I got a map. I got maps. Thanks, buddy. Anyway, before we go after him, we're all together again, right? Sick. Let's catch a brief nap. I'm sure we're all pretty exhausted from the road. I'd like to try all of their local delicacies. Like this kebab pizza. Alright, that did nothing. Then... how about some stew? Ah, there we go.
Whew, I'm full. What happiness.
Rose, you really shouldn't do that.
That's pretty bad manners.
You're eating too quickly. Take your time.
Oh,
come on. Stew is practically a drink. Even if I slow down, it'll be gone soon anyways.
Then at least try not to burp.
And stew is definitely not a drink. It's a dish prepared through the honing and condensation of the flavors. It takes time to make it. You should savor it.
Whatever.
He's got a point.
I'm totally savoring this dish, and savoring it hard. Enough of the lip already.
I swear you're such a heathen.
Stop blaspheming the food. Is that everything? What was the effect of that? The party is below 40%, restore 30%. That's alright. Those sound awful. I already got the food specific one here, so let's go back to the kebab pizza because that's a full heal. Oh, that's someone, though. This is whole party. Ooh. We'll get 2 more meals. We'll get 1 tomato stew. Okay, nothing. And we'll go back to the other stew. Just so that I can get that bonus back and to check to see if there's any randomly activated ones. Okay, we should be good now. Also, because I have plenty of money to spare, I can throw around a few bucks here and there to make absolutely sure that I'm good on skits and the like. And we'll save, we'll head into battle. Or whatever awaits us in the Holy Lands. Pure Lands, my bad. Got so many names for so many things, it's hard to keep track of them all. Oh yeah. What all do you have, sir? Why do people keep selling spears? She's not in my party anymore. Give it a rest. Give me your daggers. So that I can fuse them. I really wish they'd be quiet out there. I am recording. That is rude. Yeah. Yeah. Just buy all the things. This one's got Phoenix on it. Dope. Awesome. Be able to keep attack if I do that. And it would upgrade the sword a little bit, which makes me happy. Tenshun. BG increase upon successful stun? That's kind of neat. And Wunder stays the same, so sure. Do that, and we'll work on making that sword cool. Ooh. Combine those swords and get more stuff. Daggers, whatever. Combine these. Then trying to think. Brain not doing the thing. Let's just be simple for now. Combine these two. And we'll call it good for a little bit. Keeps in mind, which is kind of what I need that for. Phantom. Eh. I think we'll be good for a little bit. She's got a lot of interesting ones. I wonder if she's pretty badass right now. Paralysis reduced, reduced fire damage, effective slow is reduced. Alright, looks pretty good. Let's move on.
This aroma.
We have to grab that. Oh yeah, and also look around for Normans. Oh, and the school! So many things. So many things. Alright guys, you got a scene for me? Awesome.
Building a school to preserve the village's future. I have to respect that.
Damn right.
A school, huh? Always wished I could have gone to one.
Kids, stay in school.
You too, Rose?
It's important.
I grew up on the road. The older folks of the Scattered Bones were like my teachers. He may not look it, but Roche is actually super good at calligraphy, and he knows a ton about literature.
Oh, neat.
Huh. Igil looks like he's no slouch either.
Yeah, he was the one who drilled me in martial arts and stealth skills. You might say he's my gym teacher.
Well, that's one way to get kids their exercise.
Same with me and Mickley.
Teaching him to stab
Pretty
things.
much everyone in Elysia wound up serving as our teachers.
Reminds me of Gramps' etiquette class. He was really strict.
And that's how Mickleo got the way he is today.
Whereas you didn't learn a thing, huh?
Clearly.
Hey, that's not true.
Yeah, right. You were always reading the Celestial Record.
You did the same thing.
Yes, but I read it to enhance my history and classical language studies.
Oh, sure.
And you're saying I didn't?
So, pretty much the same things you do now.
Fair enough. So yeah, we weren't lonely per se, but...
It would have been nice to study and play with other kids our age.
Yeah.
I feel you.
I kind of figured that's where that was going. Poor guys.
Wait, that's...
At least they had each other. Alright. Is there any other fancy things around here? Is there a Norman I'm missing, maybe? Is there a Norman I'm missing? Hold on, let me check my Norman lists. Yes, there appear to be a couple of Normans here in Gadaden. So, it's time to go into full Norman sweep mode. Ah, found one. That was quick. Let's see, Teshun does BG. So I kind of want to give that to somebody who actually has access to her. Although it's off of stuns, so I also kind of want it to be on either me or Rose, since we do the most physical attacks. So, here you go, buddy. Have another one, me. Oh, there's the other one. Wow, that was...
A Norman?
That was a lot easier than it realistically should have been. Feather, increase... Oh, an invasion? Nice. I do have an open slot. I really want to upgrade these boots. But I also can't get rid of defense. So needing to upgrade things, but I can't. I need to upgrade her umbrella. Note to self, umbrella is one of the next things. You know what, this is a pretty new item. You have it, Mickleo. I haven't been very nice to you of late, anyway. Alright. Now we'll go off to the Pure Lands. Now we'll go off to the back door of the Pure Lands.
A destroyed entrance, huh?
Alright, well, I can think of only one way to get through here. Edna, you finally ready to do something.
Hopeless.
Oh, does it now?
Edna, you could use your powers.
Give it a try.
I certainly might. If you were to ask like so. Lady Edna, please do something about these rocks.
This is no time to be joking around.
Mikleo can't take Lady Edna anywhere, can he?
Oh.
Are you still hung up on that?
Come on, spit it out. Lady Edna, I beg you to move these rocks, which I, the pitiful Meebo, cannot.
Hey, that's longer.
Well, I charge interest.
Edna, I think that's enough teasing for now.
We need you to do something about these rocks, Edna. Please help us.
I didn't mean you.
Maybe not. But I'm as guilty as anyone here of taking you and your powers for granted. Even though I've seen malevolence born from that very mentality. Gratitude is vital in all actions. Whether you're worshipping the Seraphim, or simply journeying with friends.
Seriously, it's fine. I'll give you my ability, the giant strength.
FYI, Saray doesn't get jokes.
Yeah, I know, that's probably why she finds them no fun.
Nice. I'll try breaking down these rocks that the meek and pitiful Meebo couldn't.
Not you too!
He really doesn't get jokes.
I don't know. I thought it was a pretty good joke.
What mighty power!
Punch! Technically it's a palm slap, but I prefer it to be a punch. Strange random alcove.
What is this place? Some sort of warehouse?
You got that right. For the stuff that's quickly becoming all the rage amongst the nobility these days.
Elixir?
It's fake. But my body feels oddly warm.
That's because it's packed with energy drink garbage.
And
Did I mention it's
methamphetamines.
highly addictive?
Make one sale and we'll race back for more. Pretty devious.
So, is this stuff being sold officially under the authority of the church?
The certificate carries the authentic stamp of the Church of Rollins, but it looks like the sales profits are all going to this village.
So that's what you meant about tracking the flow of money.
If there's someone in Gadadin who can create an official certificate...
It has to be the missing Pope!
Not the Pope!
That explains the village's mystery funds.
And the malevolent
Why?
chief.
So they're either conspirators or
the chief is the Pope.
You! What are you doing in here?
That has to be...
Excuse me, sir. Sir, I believe you're a cat. So I'm about to punch you.
Could it really be?
The chief?
It's time!
Be purified!
No foe
Can stand in our way!
Yay! I like Lila. She makes me laugh.
It's not the chief?
So you are here to capture the chief. I knew it! I'll die before I allow that.
Enough! What is the meaning of this?
Are you Pope Macedra?
I see you've done your homework.
Are you voiced by
What
Frieza?
would drive you to do such a thing?
I would ask the same. I never desired the title of Pope. So then, why must I continue to perform its functions? I originally joined the Holy Order.
I don't know why,
in order
but
to
you
give
remind
a
me of
small
Frieza for
blessing,
some reason.
a glimmer of hope to my family and those around me.
So look at your voice actor later.
But there are so many who cherish you. Sergei and the rest of the knights, and...
I know that! That's why I worked so hard. I did all I could. I toiled for years and years, with no self-regard, for the sake of everyone. And then... I took a look around me, and there was no trace of my family left behind. They had scorned me as a man with no regard for his household. What was it all for? What fruits had I to show for my endless labors?
Were you involved with the war against Highland?
I'm
I
sorry.
abandoned everything.
Sounds rough.
The war, my country, even my people. At that point, I was beyond all caring. I fled into the forest to meet my death, but these folks rescued me. The good and gentle people of Gadodin asked nothing of me. content merely to treat me as if I were one of their own family.
And so naturally he wanted to give something back to the village.
Even if it meant dealing fake elixir.
I care for neither the Empire nor the Church. Call me a coward if you like, but now I live for the sake of my family, the villagers.
Your family?
And he would steep himself in malevolence to do so.
I can sympathize with him for sure, but nevertheless, we need to bring him back.
We can't get the spiritual powers without deciphering the inscription. And the Cardinal is too much to handle for the Knights alone.
But, on the other hand, without the protection and leadership of the Chief, what will become of Gadadin?
This place will fall apart.
The same could be said for Pendrago. You see the problem?
It was him running away that caused this mess. Why should he get a free pass?
There's gotta be a way around this. Maybe he could crack the code for us and head right back here?
But you know what the Knights in the church are like right now.
You think they just let him walk away?
You gotta get... Oh. Oh no!
Chief!
Are you okay?
Not at the Pope! Oh no. Don't tell me he's dying. Oh, that'd be so sad. I came all this way to find him. Well, we'll find out his fate in the next episode. Best to let him rest for now, anyway. Anyway, thank you for coming on out. If you enjoyed yourselves, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and come back for the next episode when we learn whether or not the Pope is going to be okay. Hang on, mio pape. Sorry if my poor attempts at Italian just sound awful. But my weirdness aside, again, thanks for coming out, and you all have yourselves a frabjous day, and we'll see you in the next adventure. Later.